This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Chargers. And Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 32 yards. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards.
Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a drop. James Cook, touchdown Bills. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is Jalen Reagor. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll take this to about the 28. Matt Milano there to stop him.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On play action, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Set. Grenade. Set.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got a team of first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Set. Wide, get wide. 12, 12. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
380.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. They'll go again with Hampton, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up
And
third.
after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On first down, Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. Still going. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 65 yards. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. Up running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. The Bills with the early advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Start to the drive, gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Kappa. Hey, go Lion.
On first and 10, here's Burger. This one finds McConkey. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
First and 10.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Go.
Throwing now is Herbert. And open down the field. That's Harris. And he's into the end zone.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the...
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion, Shakir. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Once again, it's Cook. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Formation for the Bills.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 32-yard line.
Hey, Ram, let's go. Ram Tiger.
Herbert now on first down. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's out of bounds on pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 10.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2.
Captain
trying to work inside. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Charger first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds. And that's going to set up a third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Home troops right.
To throw, it's Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, LA. Going after now from Dicker.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cameron Dicker.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They'll send their tight end left. First and 10, and it's Allen. That's to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they'll take this down inside 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Set. Reload.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And they'll work this out to the 23. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
down,
and
8 yards to go.
23-yard line.
Now Herbert. Going left side, complete to Harris. And them up and down, just shy of the 40. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, don't stop. What is it?
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's the number.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's 1st and 10.
Balin Tiger. Balin. Set. Ready.
Herbert to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he'll take it on in. A touchdown. Chargers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The kick is good.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. He'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. Downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. A couple yards deep. He'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and take it down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set. Ready.
On first down, it's Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Bishop on the tackle.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
The 28-yard line.
Another run here with Hampton. And it'll be brought down shy of 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect with him. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Kicker's kick is good. And the Chargers cut the deficit down to 1. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up 5. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Allen going to give it to Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8.
Chargers 23.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going on 1st down is Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. That's the way to get started. Pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Herbert now on first down. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall in.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now a screen set up for Harris. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. One quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
That's another Chargers at first.
Herbert to the air again. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Herbert to the air again. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, and that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. The tight end going in motion to the left. On first down, Allen. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down. They try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
319.
They bring the tight end in motion. Allen now on second down. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
Bills first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He'll take this down to about the 12. Gain of maybe 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's second and 6. Allen will give this to Davis. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
That's taken in, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's now fourth down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bill. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills are going to open up the lead to 8.
Chargers 30.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll take it in at the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Set.
They'll drop to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and you're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. They're going to work this down inside the 45. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Now Herbert again. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here is first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And of course now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. A final shot now for Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is off. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
So one matter still remains before overtime. The extra point. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
As
Chargers.
if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. game's cooked. The intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, it hasn't been even more. This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Throwing again is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. Third and long. Allen going to throw again. Quick slant into the hands of Shaquille. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Something taken from me.
Hey, go lion. What is it?
Now a first throw here in overtime. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. And open down the field. That's Harris. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Harris. Touchdown, LA.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win. That is hot. The risk pays off. They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.